Tennessee Saturday.
Good morning, West Tennessee. It's Saturday, June 11th. I'm Brittany Noble. Coming up this morning, there is good news for thousands of unemployed West Tennesseans searching for a job, as one West Tennessee company plans to add dozens of jobs to its workplace. But first, we'll check in with meteorologist Mike McAvoy in the Viper 7 Weather Center for a look at the morning's forecast. Good morning, Mike.
All right, good morning, Brittany.
Thanks, Mike. The time is now 6 a.m. and our top story this morning brings some much-needed good news for job seekers across West Tennessee who have beat the pavement tirelessly looking for employment. Automotive supplier U.S. Ferrethane is adding a $4 million expansion to their Jackson plant, which means dozens of new jobs. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Daniel Wilkerson met with the company yesterday and has all the details. Now, if you would like more information on the positions available at U.S. Ferrethane, just visit our website, WBBJTV.com, and click on the Seen on 7 link. An unusual controversy surrounding speed cameras in Union City has some saying they're actually bad for local business. Opponents of the cameras say they're changing the image of the city to where out-of-towners don't want to stop and spend their money. Union City Mayor Terry Haley says, in his opinion, the biggest supporter of the cameras is the police department. And while he agrees that the number of wrecks have dropped, he says the effect may be more than officials realize. It was a day for celebration for Haywood Parks and Recreation yesterday. The department received a $25,000 grant that will be used to feed summer campers for the next several months. Haywood Parks and Rec estimates it will feed 2,000 children per day throughout the summer. Bill Haslam is requesting a natural disaster designation from the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture for 15 Tennessee counties. In West Tennessee, they include Madison, Dyer, Hardeman, Hardin, Henderson, Lake, Obion, and Tipton. Farmers in the affected counties have reported crop losses ranging from 30% to 60%, with corn and wheat crops suffering the most. A secretarial designation would make farmers in the counties, as well as those in adjoining counties, eligible to apply for help from the federal government. Now, more counties are expected to be added to the list as damage assessments continue. Now, if you live in Madison County and have debris from our recent storms piling up, there's good news. County workers will be starting curbside pickup on Thursday. Items must be sorted in a specific way, however. Here you can see there are 6 categories: electronic, large appliances, hazardous waste, vegetative debris, construction debris, and household garbage. Now, items must also be placed at the edge of your property or within 10 feet of the roadway. Crews will collect storm-related debris only in the affected areas through July 7th. The time is now 6:09, and there they go. Not 1 or 2, but 6 big boxes containing former Alaskan Governor Sarah Palin's emails. The state of Alaska publicly released about 24,000 pages of former governor's emails yesterday. They range between December 2006 and the fall of 2008, when she entered the national spotlight as Senator John McCain's vice presidential pick. However, about 2,300 emails are not being released because they include sensitive information. Palin's camp says it isn't worried and that everyone should read the emails because they show a governor hard at work. Staying in politics, we are just a couple of days until the first Republican debate in the key primary state of New Hampshire. Newt Gingrich is facing a major setback, while Mitt Romney has made a strategic decision to skip a closely watched straw poll. But Pat St. Clair has the story. The time is now 6:14, and if the calendar isn't enough to convince you, the thermometer probably is. It's beach season, but sometimes pollutants and bacteria can make water unsafe for swimmers, causing beaches to close. ABC News reporter Karen Kafa takes a look at how the water is kept clean and what you can do to help keep it that way. The time is now 6:22, and health officials say the count of U.S. cases linked to food poisoning outbreak in Europe has grown to 5 after another case was added yesterday. Unlike the previous 4, the new case is not someone who had been to Germany. Here's a heads up for anyone you know who gets on I-40 via Hollywood Drive in West Jackson. This Sunday afternoon from 5 a.m. or Sunday morning from 5 a.m. until 5 p.m., the eastbound I-40 on-ramp at Hollywood Drive, which is exit 79, will be closed to allow for crews to install concrete pipes under the new ramps. Eastbound drivers will instead be detoured to exit 80 or the Highway 45 bypass to get onto I-40. And remember, when you're on the road, you can call 511 anytime for the latest travel information from the Department of Transportation. Good news for the job market this morning here in Madison County. U.S. Ferrethane Corporation, an automotive supplier here in Jackson, has announced it will invest $4 million expanding its Jackson plant. The company currently has 8 U.S. manufacturing plants and employs 1,000 workers nationwide. We're told this investment will bring 50 new jobs to Jackson.
We're looking for production.
If you would like more information on the positions available at U.S. Ferrethane, just visit our website, WBBJTV.com, and click on the Scene on 7 link. Fire crews spent the night containing a house fire in East Jackson last night. Officials say 4 fire crews responded to this home in the 200 block of Stoddard Street a little after 8:15 last night. Witnesses say flames could be seen coming from the house as crews arrived. It's still unclear if anyone was inside the home at the time of the fire. We'll have the latest on this blaze as information is made available to us. Authorities have identified the body of a woman who died at this year's Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival in Middle Tennessee. According to the Coffee County Sheriff, the woman is 32-year-old Beth Myers of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Festival security was alerted Thursday night around 11 after friends of Meyer found her lifeless body at her campsite. An autopsy is underway to determine exactly how she died. Temperatures at the festival reached 91 degrees. Officials say this is the 4th death that has occurred at the festival since 2007. It was a historic day yesterday on the campus of Lambuth University, and what you're seeing here is the last ever commissioning of Lambuth ROTC graduate. Billy Joel Blackwell graduated from Lambuth this spring with a Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Though he completed the ROTC program through UT Martin, the Jackson native says he now has sights on serving in the Tennessee Army National Guard. This week is Miss Tennessee Week in Jackson, but if you'd like to meet the plethora of talented young women before they take the stage, this weekend is your chance. The 36 contestants will be at the Old Hickory Mall tomorrow afternoon at 2, signing autographs and greeting the public. The pageant is in its 59th year here in the Hub City, and organizers say the event continues to draw some of the top young women across the state. For contestants, Sunday kicks off a whirlwind week of appearances, rehearsals, all leading up to the Saturday crowning of a new Miss Tennessee at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. If you live in Madison County and have debris from our recent storms piling up, there's good news. County workers will be starting curbside pickup on Thursday. Items 7. And it looks like today will be a good day to go fishing across the volunteer state. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency has declared today as Free Fishing Day. Anyone may fish free without a license in the state's public waterways. The agency provides and promotes the free day in hopes of increasing interest in fishing. A bonus for children ages 13 through 15. They may fish today without a license until Friday, June 17th. The time is now 6:41, and thousands of Sarah Palin's emails released yesterday have given Americans a glimpse into the former governor's life before and leading up to her run for the vice presidency. ABC's Alex Stone takes a closer look at their contents.
Dangerous with the heat, so you got to take it easy. And also know if you get that thunderstorm in the afternoon, just get to a place of safety because there could potentially be a lot of lightning.
And as you explained to me a little bit earlier, rain isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Rain could be a good thing. I think there's a song about that.
Okay.
But the rain could be a good thing, cools down and get some moisture.
Okay.
So.
Thanks, Mike. Yep. Next, you're not the only one feeling the heat. Your pets can feel it too, but they can't communicate that. Karen Kafa has some expert tips to help them beat the heat and avoid some lesser known summertime hazards. All right, Mike, one more time. Tell me what we're expecting for today.
It looks like another hot day with possibility for some showers and thunderstorms. A very small chance for it. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast.
Okay, thanks, Mike. That about does it. Stay with ABC 7 Eyewitness News for more news and weather later today. Have a great day.